What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old Fuq Boyz podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus.
And it's your boy, Don Wannabe, back once again.
So we got another Saturday night for our viewers and listeners. And what we're going to do is, man, we get a lot of uptick when we have been doing these Harry Mack reactions. And one of the things people have been asking us is to react to the Rap God freestyle. So I said, okay, cool, let's do it. Let's react to the Rap God freestyle. Now, I couldn't find it on his channel. So if you guys could, send us the link to the original, that's dope. But we did find a version that is up. So we're about to react to that. But as you know, with 40-year-old Fuq Boy fashion, we have to do it a little bit differently. We got to add a little something to the mix, a little something.
A little spicy spice. What you got for us?
And shout out to the Harry Mack fans out there. One of his fans sent me a early freestyle. And I don't know how old he is. He's looking like 17-ish, 16-ish. But I thought it would be cool to react to him freestyling as a young boy until now to rap.
To see the growth?
Yeah, man. I just thought that'd be kind of cool,
That's
right?
dope.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a hip hop head. I love this stuff. And then we'll talk Harry Mack too, because a lot of different conversations has been had since the first time we reacted to Harry Mack, and some things, some ideas have been swayed back and forth.
Yes.
But before we get into it, it's Saturday. Tomorrow we will be in Washington D.C. Attending the peaceful protest, Defeat the Mandates DC. It's going down January 23rd. That's Sunday, 2022. If you're in the area, we're going to be out there interviewing people and just talking to people who believe in freedom of choice and stuff like that. So, hey, don't forget to check out my new music video, Jesse Owens. It just came out. I appreciate the love. And let's get into this. Like, share, and comment on all the content. If you're really vibing, hit that notification bell.
Yes.
Let's do this. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. Fuq Boyz. 40.
Hey, so for some of you guys that don't know our background, Don Wannabe, Black Pegasus, we actually started off as freestyle rappers. We rapped at parties, then we created a group called Focus on Skills. This is in about 1998, and we put out some records and stuff like that. So we're like
literal records. We got literal vinyl pressed up.
records,
Actually, the first
tapes, CDs.
the first song that we ever recorded was on a tape.
Cassette tape. It was called Battle Cries, because we're really
Exactly.
into battling. So that's why it was easy for me to find Harry Mack, because I was into, see, some of you guys, when we had conversations in the comments, I mentioned, I was like, look, Harry Mack checks off all the boxes. Like, let's just keep it real. I started going, I was like, you know what? Let me really look into this guy. He checks off all the boxes. The one thing I said is, I wish I could hear him battle. It would be so dope to hear him battle Juice or Super Nap. And everyone's like, he's not a battle rapper. He's this, he's that, he's the other. And I agree. But the reason I brought that up is because freestyle battle rapping, like some people are like, oh, but freestyle, they started thinking I'm talking about the current state of battle rap. No, I'm not talking about smack. I'm talking about freestyle battle rap. Off the top, that's the era we grew up in. I just thought it'd be cool to see that, and that was the only box he hadn't checked off for me, because I haven't seen it. However, there's a lot of places we can go with Harry Mack.
Let's be honest, though. I mean, he's so talented that he would crush it. If he chose to go down that road, he would crush it.
No
I
question.
mean, the skills there. It's like, and I, to a degree, like I kind of appreciate the fact that he just freestyles and doesn't feel the need to
And so
to
do
battle
his fans.
rap.
So do the fans.
Because it's like, I will be honest with you. There were moments where I said some shit to some people and I felt bad afterwards, because it's like
You're demeaning people. It's
yes,
aggressive.
yes,
I
like
get it.
literally demeaning
And
people.
he has like this he has this hippie vibe almost.
Yeah, and I mean, we've been to battles where people have gotten fights, people gotten smacked,
People got
it's-
shot.
Yes, so there is an energy that gets put out. As much as it's fun and games and we're just battling, when you make an effort to try and humiliate another person, it can go very wrong. But
Anyways,
that being said, super talented. I think he would do great in battles.
Yeah, and
I mean, he's the skills there. I mean, it's like there are very few people, if any, on the planet that can touch his level.
Yeah, I have to agree with that now. I have to agree.
Yeah.
We'll get into that after that.
Yeah.
After this,
we'll give our takes, because people were big mad at us when we first let out our initial ones, because they're like, how could you not say that he's the greatest ever? And my take from the beginning, if you watch the first reaction that I did, is like I literally had seen one TikTok video.
Not me. I've seen many. But keep going.
like a 30-second clip or whatever of him on the boardwalk or something that my wife showed me when I was distracted. Yeah. And then you came in, and that was the first time I'd ever sat and watched like a clip.
What he can do, what he can actually do.
And people were mad because they were like, oh my God, how you didn't even watch the best part. But usually we try to keep our videos short to like 15, 20 minutes. So the last reaction we did was almost an hour to like watch the whole video, give our comments, but people seem to enjoy it. So we're like, fuck it. Let's dive into it. I'm enjoying it. So on that note, let's dive into it.
So you guys, this is my idea. One of the fans actually was like, hey man, you should, one of the Harry Mack fans, not my fans. I don't have as many fans as Harry Mack. Hey, it's all good. You look like Harry Mack today. Hello, you better kick a freestyle.
Hey.
No, one of his fans, we were chopping it up in the comments. As you guys know, I like to converse with as many people as I can in the comments. He sent me this clip, this old clip of Harry Mack. Now, I don't know. He could be 16. He could be 18. He could be 20. But he's pretty young here.
He doesn't have any gray hairs
We
yet.
haven't seen it yet. So I wanted to play this clip and react to it when he was young. And then we're going to fast forward and react to the Rap God freestyle that everyone has been asking us to react to. So
People
let's get it.
are sick of hearing us talk. They came here for the Mac.
Return of the Mack. I told you I'd be back.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Man, we're digging through the vaults with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, take some water, yeah.
I need some water.
All right, let's see.
100 watts a watt, then I rock the spot. Show my topic shot like it got hit with the gas. Show I spit the fat freestyle tactics. You know I rip it. That's just my flavor. Yeah, y'all crave the shit that I'm bringing you. You know that I'm major. Never mind of the rhyme, a double time, a sublime. You best try to get with this. Yo, I ride the beat so effortlessly. Don't diss me, you get me pissed. G, you just don't see. It's every Mac, you know that it just gon' be the illest shit you ever heard with the stylistics. Go get this. I throw a rapper's head like a fucking discus. Hey yo, peace to my man, the mighty Miscus. Yo, I'm about to put this up on his shit. Harry Mack, when he freestyle, he ridiculous and inconspicuous like he's undercover. I do it my way and I'm better than the blubber. Harry Mack, he ain't no other. He smothered the track when he suffer to the K. I got mad styles when I create. Hey yeah, one time y'all like some fecal matter. Y'all want some bullshit and y'all don't even matter. One time I make your head splatter. Bring a data to the table on the data chart. Yo, I got a fatter fart. Make it poop stain when I'm on the mic. I get a new brain to Harry Mack. Yo, he ain't too sane. Matter of fact, putting in before that, I pour raps from a fucking skull and then I know fucking bull. That was not English. Even when I change the fucking language, I bring this. And yo, I sin with the illest fucking criminals. Of one time, yo, I'm on some bicentennial and y'all remember me because I'm ill and leave a memory inside your brain. And yo, it's your brain matter that I try to stain. I ride insane when I'm riding beats. And Harry Mack, he's not dividing beats into different pieces, cause he's the flow Jesus who releases a one time. Just beat my fucking thesis statement. I create them when I'm gone. Harry Mack, hey, if you like what he's saying, just sing along. I bring the chrome in and I bring the J's and I slays motherfuckers in each and every ways. I plays around never unless I'm on the merry-go-round. Yo, I throw down and yo sound is whack cause you's a clown. Yo, I abuse your sound when I'm on the mic. Yo, I'm knocking your tooth out. Yo, get out the booth out. You better get, cause I'm coming on some clever shit I never get too fucked up. But when I'm styling, it's every Mac he's wildin', mad styles compiling. Then yeah, one time, yo, you can quote me. Christian, he's chilling in the bed of the Cody. Flag, yo, he's chilling in the bed of the Flack. It's the Mac, never sleeping. And the bed of the Mac is empty, cause I'm right here just spitting Harry Mack all night. Yo, he's never quitting. Too many freestyles. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I'm still going wild. 2 minutes and 33, I'm still getting down an MC. 2 minutes and 36, I got the tricks. 2 minutes and 38, I create too great. 2 minutes and 41, yo, what's up with Shorty, son? He think he wanna bring it, he don't know the time. 2 minutes and 46, still flowing with rhymes. Yeah, one time I let him in on the minutes, but fuck the time because my flow's infinite. I won't even say the date when I create, except my birthday, 2/17. Got a clever dream, I'm the clever fiend who addicted to rhyme. Harry Mack, yeah, you know, he's just sick in the mind. Yo, like, what's up?
Let's go. All right, so that brings me back to when we were young and used to freestyle. You know,
Yeah.
What's crazy is when you see where he's gone now. He's created these theatrics that make it really, really exciting when he raps. You know, rapping with people and stuff.
Yeah.
But what I saw here was already his potential. Like, you see these little things that are coming out now that he even did back then.
Yeah,
And
with
he's
the
really-
when
and
he
he's
just
actually
started
really
looking
good back then.
He
already.
looking at the time and
Yep.
then just incorporating that. And he's like,
friends,
but fuck the
bed.
time, I'm infinite.
Yeah, and even when he messed up a word,
Mm-hmm.
he would bring it back. What's incredible is now he rarely messes up words. So, anyways, I wanted to bring up that to kind of see this leap and see the progression. That's like
Well,
a before
so-
and after pic when
yeah.
you see like a 400-pound person. They're like, I lost 150 pounds. I lost 200 pounds. You know, we're gonna jump all the way to Rap God now. And this is just for me and you because I'm sure a lot of his fans have already seen something like that.
Yeah.
But I thought it was cool. Like someone sent it to me. I said, hey, I'm gonna wait to watch it so I can react to it. And ironically, isn't that one of the favorite beats that even we would free? Like it's funny how it was on 8 Mile, but it's just one of the beats that everyone like really gets a good freestyle into, you know, when you're at
That was
age.
the first thing that I thought was just like, oh yeah, I remember many nights freestyling to this very beat
Yeah.
in different friends' basements at parties.
Hello, nurse.
Yeah.
So, on that note, you guys let us know what you guys think in the comments, or have you seen that freestyle before? I thought it was cool singing him. I wonder how old he was. Maybe I should have looked in the description to see, but I don't know. I just think it's always cool to go back and look where.
Yeah, I'm
going
going to give my take on it, you know, after we listen to this because, you know, obviously you see a person that's got some talent there that they're working with already. And then, you know, again, like this might be the 4th Harry Mack video I've ever seen, but people were saying in the comments that this is one of his best. So I'm interested to see how he goes off on this one and then contrast the two.
Yeah, so the biggest request we've gotten was Rap God, but Break Your Neck is one of them as well. And then what else? There's another one. A couple of the Omega bars.
Yeah.
So I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, we'll look at it. I mean, if people are still vibing with us and they're still tuning in and enjoying what we're doing, we'll do some more.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, as long as it's fun for us too, because I've been enjoying this and inspired us.
Let's see what
What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about?
So let's bring up Rap God, the Rap God.
YouTube, we are out here. Oh shit. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. I know y'all know what the fuck this beat is. YouTube, you gotta turn your volume up right now, man. We about to do this. We're not about to do it justice. Nobody can do it justice, but shout out to the Rap God, Eminem. We're gonna do what we can. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. Like a rap god, brother from another mother, dragon slayer, I'm about to run shit like the fucking mayor. He's about to start chemotherapy tomorrow. Hope he finds a way to survive and get through the sorrow. Shout to the homie named Julio. When it comes to the lyrics, I truly flow. Can you rap about San Antonio, Texas? You know that I'm about to get reckless. Shout to security officer. You know I be coming right about the top of words. Bro, yo, brain is like playing chess. Every time you manifest, you know that it's fucking fresh. I be thinking way ahead. I be coming up the head. I be leaving rappers dead. Shout to the people who be out in Liverpool. You know when I'm ripping on the mic, they gotta listen full. And I'm rapping for the Premier League.
I need you to
Guess
put
the lyrics
pause.
that they could not believe. Thermodynamic. Whenever I slam it, I make the rappers panic. They yelling out, damn it. Polar.
Okay. You can rewind it a little bit, but this is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy. Okay, I gotta just say, I saw him looking at his computer, and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? I thought he was reading lyrics that he wrote. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, this fool is reading super chats and freestyling at the speed of Eminem to super chats. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you kidding me, bro? Like that's, yeah, I'm not trying, I ain't trying to dick ride. That's pretty good. He's pretty good, man.
I ain't trying to dick ride, but I may have
I was like-
slipped and fell on his lap for a moment.
He's like, I ain't trying to dick ride, but where's this lubrication? You know what I'm saying? Where's the lotion? Anyways,
I might have
he's-
tripped and fell
I'm
on
just
his
tripping
lap.
because at first I was like, dude, why is he reading? Come on, you guys told us to watch this, and he's just gonna spit a written over a. And then I'm like, oh. So, anyways, I had to clarify that because I'm dumb.
Are y'all caught up, Slowpoke?
I'm caught up. Let's go.
Let's get back
Let's
into
go,
it.
Brandon.
The people who be out in Liverpool, you know when I'm ripping on the mic, they gotta listen full. And I'm rapping for the Premier League. Got the lyrics that they could not believe. Thermodynamic, whenever I slam it, I make the rappers panic. They yelling out, damn it. Polarization, we gotta get past that. When it comes to lyrics off the top, I'm dropping mad facts. You know that we about to make a fortune. Matter of fact, about to knock a rapper off the door hinge. Here we are right now. I be compiling my thoughts. I be wiling a lot. I be amplified with love. I'm about to rise above. I just balanced it out. It's no challenge, no doubt. I'ma say it loud. I'ma say it proud. Any rapper stepping, I'ma slay him now. Present me with your fucking vision. I'm making people listen when I'm all up on my mission. I'm constructing the indecision when I'm getting down. Harry Mack, I'm coming right up off the tip with all the sounds. I get love out of Hamburg.
stupid.
You know, I be swift with the damn words. Harry Mack, I'm coming with the answers. You know I'm about to drop a panicky verse. I hope you put humanity first. Yeah, coming off the tip of this ridiculous whenever I be flowing, and I'm really about to show them. Shout the promo bros who be giving me the money when I'm on the mic. I'm never getting played off for the dummy. Yo, congrats out to Jerry when I'm on the mic. I'm leaving y'all embarrassed. I be standing like the tower up in Paris. Shouts to his soon-to-be wife when it comes to lyricism. I be killing every mic. Shout to band, shouts out to the man in the bathroom. Gone for a minute, but you know that I'll be back soon. This is for the people who be throwing me the chats in the room. Yo, let's go. Coming with the fresh flow. Going over heads like a blue cap. And you knew that. Who's that? And the dude's sad. Every time he spews raps, you know that people about to call me greatest from hitting that poly. Calling me the man when I slam. Matter of fact, I'm about to lift you up higher. Every time I'm rhyming on the top, it's the skills that I acquire. That's why they be throwing me the fire. What the fuck? They saying is this real? Yo, people in the world, they don't know the deal. Rappers out of luck, man. I'm the one they duck, man. When I get to rhyming, they be yelling, what the fuck? I'm the global legend. I'm the vocal legend, man. Every time I'm on it, I preach like the reverend. Peace to the people who be throwing me the hearts. Peace to the man with the logo of the chart going up and up. Cause I'm on the up and up. You know that I'm coming up. You know that I'm about to leave on thunderstruck. Shouts out to your beautiful wife named Ellie. Rappers don't always got something to tell me. I be getting down when I'm on the shot a little Debbie with the case. You know I don't make mistakes. I be coming off the top of this and I'm on the straight. When it comes to rhymes, man, you know there ain't no debate. They be throwing me the five. I be spitting hella live.
I know, I'm speechless because I just want to listen.
Shout out to Toe Dog. I be coming up like a faux door when I'm about to run over y'all. Rappers really better shape up cause they know I can do the shit highest over y'all. Any competition that I'm entering up on a mission, you know that I be winning this. Every time I pop the pill, I get ill with the scale and I will become limitless. Doing hard work cause I know it pays off. Don't quit, man, you know you gotta stay boss. Just remember your why, you know I tend to be fly. Get you twisted like the Hennessy. I be on a whole nother level every time I run mics. Gotta take advantage cause it's only one life, so we gotta live in the moment. Gotta go and get it, man, you know you gotta own it. I be killing it every time I'm on the mic and I'm ready to strike. And y'all are all my people getting hyped to stick around who be throwing both his hands up in the air. Rappers talking shit up on my name, but I don't care. Rocking on the top chair, you know that I'm ripping. Got my enemies running away like chickens. You know I'm a slaughter every family. Matter of fact, I'm about to spit seeds like a watermelon. I'm about to do it the new way, 2 page. You know that I'm cooler than Kool-Aid.
Chicken and watermelon and Kool-Aid.
I'm rapping for the shakers and movers. Rappers the ones that I'm following. Shout out to homie, you know they've been following all on the journey since April in 2017. I'm on the clever scene. I will forever be all up in heaven. G, they say it's crazy. I've never been lazy. Rappers they talking that shit on my name, but when they be just spitting, they never amaze me. Keep on pushing, they giving me respect when it comes to lyrics. I'ma help my people manifest. Yeah, these are the words that they throwing. Borealis, when I'm on the mic, I'm about to miss the challenge. You know that I'm really about to do it. Eat you like a salad, homie. I ain't never on a ballad. I'll be moving fast, trying to tell you. I'm about to mount you, legend like Zelda. Hands, there's no one who can stop me. Waking like coffee, hit like kamikaze. Shout out to Alex Mack. How about the podcast? That would be raw, man. You about to get down all up in the session. I go deep with the submarine when they subscribe on the scene. They will subscribe in a second. Gotta make it happen, my man. I reckon. Y'all know they're trying to be the guy, but I'm like a superhero flying through the sky. Kinda like a pair, everything I spit is rare. Yo, why's it always pairs? But I don't even care. Yo, thanks for making me aware with the chats. Every time I'm in the session, Harry Mack about to snap. If fam is the rap god, you a rap Jesus. Every time you kick a bar, people will repeat this. When it come to rhyming, I'm a better man. I be getting love from the people in the Netherlands. Shouts out to Christoph. You know I'm a big boss. Rappers in the game, they'll be pissed off. They be yelling out what, but I'm leaving motherfuckers cut. When I'm over tracks, I gotta strut. The real O, they feel flows. I kill those. London is calling my lyrics. It's thumping upon the way that these rappers be spitting. They throw with me the flames. When I'm in the game, it's insane. All up in my session, I will just remain. Shouts to Miyagi Smith, always coming spamming. When I'm on the mic, I'm steady slamming. Secrets the same sober, I'ma run you over, man. You gotta make a breakthrough, kinda like Red Rover. Gotta keep focusing, you gotta keep a journal. Cause the temptation is eternal. Gotta find a way to get past it. When you win it, I smash it. Every make you know it's about to get drastic. Ain't a person in the industry that's coming to control me. Every time I'm rhyming, they be saying that I'm holy. Calling me the lyrical guard, yo, hey, Harry Mack. Shouts out to Leviathan. Thinking you gonna beat me, better try again. Cyphers, I'm inside of them. Woo! Good God, breathe, man. It's a new level that I will achieve, man. Shout to the red, underscore 10 to the R. Tell them that I'm bend to the bars. I'm a shot like Pikachu. Even from a distance, reaching through. Peace to the people I be speaking to. Gotta sip the arrowhead water. Y'all know that I really got it. I got it for now. All you rappers can go next. I know the time I don't need me no road back. I'm a little speedy, bro. You know I got facts like an encyclopedia. You know that I'm about to get felt, make it melt. I'ma hit you like an ash or a belt. Yeah, I'm the one you really need to listen to. Smartest thing out your mouth was a wisdom tooth. That was a bite from a man named Milk. All the bars that I kick is smooth silk. Yeah, gotta give credit where it's due. And I be really coming through. And I came to spit flyer. Shout to the homie with the name that is Tyler. 3-1 to the 9-5 to the line drive. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Tyler. Anthony. When I'm popping up, they be like, can it be? Sean's favorite drink is Pepsi. Well, let's see. A lot of rappers in the game will get me to sweat me. Roll Tide and go Broncos. You know that I really go beyond those rappers in the industry. You know that they embarrassed. I be getting down with the homie who be named Jared. Make some mad merch for me to buy. Yo, it's coming real soon and it's about to be fly. Man, we got the designs and we got the samples and we about to drop the merch store. Heavy example. Let's go. Got these rappers halting, kind of like your name when I'm rhyming with the flames. Yo, great to see all the support today, cause you know you really rip it in a gorgeous way. You deserve it. That's my purpose. Got them nervous. I'ma keep crushing it every time I'm busting it. 2,193 people came in just to hit the live MC. So let's go. Yeah, y'all, we out here, man. Woo!
I'm done with Harry Mack.
Double time rap flex, man. That shit is nuts.
Harry Mack is trash, y'all.
Yeah.
All these, man. These cats trying to gas up
Yeah,
this dude.
he's the best. This
Really?
is the best that you have.
Really,
this
guys?
is the best.
You told me he was a beat. You told me, yeah, you guys, rap
Oh, the
God,
double
look at
time
rap
flow.
God. He's literally on his computer spitting lyrics, spitting faster than Eminem, and then doing all this stuff. And I'm supposed to be amazed with that? Oh yeah, he's the god.
This is what you call impressive.
Come on, guys. I saw this last week at Meow Wolf. This dude walks in and
Yeah.
he's dope. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I
I'm
mean,
like, bro, he's reading, typing, highlighting shit. What the fuck is going on?
he's basically speaking in tongues.
I just saw Max Headroom.
He's basically speaking in tongues.
Jesus. Okay, you guys. Point proven.
Yeah. Point taken.
proven. So before I saw this, okay, I was driving up because I drive up to Denver to do our podcast. I live in Colorado Springs. Yeah, pocket of conservatism. Anyways, I pull up here, right? And I'm telling him, I'm like, look, you know, I'm listening to all the comments. I'm reading the comments. I see what people are saying. Not knocking Harry Mack. I was just like, hey, I've seen some people get down. You know, I really have. On the freestyle level, I always thought Juice could hang with Harry Mack. I have yet to see Juice do anything like that.
Yeah.
Or Supernatural. It's just the truth.
And that's funny because people were roasting us in the comments. They're like, you know, you've never seen anything like this. And my stance, which I still hold to, is what I simply said is like, I haven't seen that many of his videos. So like, I'm not going to sit here and just be like, oh, I declare him the best, you know, because people are freaking out. It's like, I've seen a handful of videos and I've seen some dope rappers do some dope shit in the past, both in person and on video and at battles.
But this is what I'd like to say before I go down that rabbit hole, because for me, I've seen MCs with this caliber of skill. Like, you know, I've seen people who can freestyle really fast and do their thing. But in our era, we didn't even have like computers like that.
Yeah.
Like to go back and forth.
Well,
like, we're
yeah.
watching an evolution take place.
Exactly.
We're watching an innovation.
Yeah.
So when you watch an innovation, you also have to and give the flowers to the pioneers. I'm not saying the pioneers can't do this. I'm not saying they can't. I'm saying I haven't seen them do this. And before I got up here, I was already willing to admit that there is no comparison. There's no freestyle rapper that has more content than Harry Mack, period, that I know of. You show me. You know, I've seen the Chris Turners, I've seen the Juices, the Super Nats, the Ideas, you know, the Micah Nines, Freestyle Fellowship. I've seen this stuff in person. Now, there is a part of me that still believes if you videoed and recorded every freestyle that Juice spit in his life, you know, on the tour bus, you know, behind the venue with the homies at the party,
You would catch moments of greatness.
you would be able to start making these comparisons. But without that, it's tough to make those comparisons.
I mean,
are we here to make comparisons? Really? I'm going to give.
I'm
Harry Mack his
addressing
flowers.
it. I'm addressing it because people in the
savage.
comments were kind of roasting us, and they were specifically saying you've never seen anything like this. And I would say no, I have never seen anything
I've never
like
seen
this.
anything like this.
Yeah. So let me
That's
just
like
be
juggling, having sex, you know.
yeah,
like,
riding a unicycle while you're doing all of that.
You know, pulling out anal beads with an invisible hand. Like, you know, he's doing all that at once.
Well, that just got that took a turn I wasn't expecting. I mean, I just have to, you know, like I said,
this
like,
said, how many of us in Luxembourg and Luxembourg and I'm like,
and I'm busting words in them. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what is going? Anyway,
I can't even talk that fast. That's what's funny is that I'm like,
if I get the right vibe, and you guys, this is coming from like, so some people don't know. Black Pegasus is my history. They try to erase me out of the history books, but I was in Scribble Jam 2003. I got second place. I lost to Rhyme Fest. I battled Juice, Vesh, Rhyme Fest, a few other people, but I went under the alias Yo Mama's Pimp. This is what got me into freestyle rapping, turned into battle rap for me. And that's kind of what made my career. That's how I had my breakthrough.
that was just part of the culture. Like when we came up, that's what we would do.
Yes.
For fun.
And so it takes a lot to impress me. However, I was impressed from the jump. From when I seen Harry Mack, I was like, oh, he's dope. He's a beast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And on our first one, I was like, yo, I've seen stuff like this before. And I've seen dudes freestyle. But that was different because there's so much information coming at you. Not only is he taking in the information, recycling it into a rhyme, rapping fast, he's highlighting stuff. And guess what? He's doing my favorite thing, making money at the same time. So, yo.
Yeah.
Harry Mack, you're savage. There's a part of me that's hesitant. It's hard because I mean, it's hard.
I
want to just be like, yo, he's the GOAT.
There is no comparison.
There isn't. Really.
There is no
He's
comparison
the GOAT.
on a couple levels. There's no comparison. And again, I'm just being honest. Like, I saw some things that people put in the comments, and I was just like, these people are rabid fans. They are mad because we're saying that we've seen stuff that's similar to this. They're like, no, you haven't. And like you said, that first couple videos I watched, I was like, yeah, this is really good. I've seen other, MCs like Juice bring in these subject matters and these metaphors that you're like, oh shit. Like that was always the thing. It's like somebody says something, you're like, oh shit. Yeah. That just kind of like gets you. It's a funny punchline. It's an ill metaphor. And you're just like, oh, you have that oh shit moment. So having had many of those oh shit moments, listening to Harry Mack, I was like, oh shit, this is dope. Yep. Having seen this and some of the other videos they watched, there in my book there is no comparison. We brought certain names up like Supernatural and Juice, and he's taking it to the next level. I also say there's no comparison because it's different time frames. Yeah. So you can't take the person that's current. You can't compare a Ferrari from today to a Ferrari that was built in the 60s. You might look at that and be like, oh, but that Ferrari was the most beautiful design. But as far as performance goes, it's hands down, it's getting blown out of the water. And that's what I feel like you're doing.
That's a great analogy.
It's still really beautiful. It's still a work of art.
It might be your favorite.
And it might be your favorite.
It's got that big body, big engine, steers different.
Yeah.
But the aerodynamics.
But the performance is on a different level. And that's what I'm seeing is a performance that's on a different level. I mean, just simply put, it's on a different level.
45, I already knew that, like, because of his
he was
schemes,
on some shit.
I was like, okay, he's on some shit.
He's on some shit.
When they said rap God and break your neck, I know what type of rhythm that takes. Yeah. So I was like, oh, he's about to snap. But when I seen it put together like this, I'm a believer. Kudos. But what I would like to say real quick, imagine the kid who's 6 years old watching Harry Mack practicing right now.
Exactly.
What the are we going to see in 10 years, 15 years? Or is Harry Mack the end of an era?
I don't think he's the end of an era.
Internet.
Because
but just imagine that. Imagine where this is going to go to. It's just like
it's hard. It's like it's hard to imagine.
Whoa, bro.
That's the other thing that I was going to say. That why there's no comparison.
Why I made an analogy about sex? My bad.
I'm pulling out anal beads. What the fuck?
I mean, when you're like,
where did that come from?
Having sex, I'm like, he's doing so much stuff at one time. I'm like, what else? Pull this out my ass. Wrap it out the hat. I'm sorry.
I was trying to get past that and move on, but you want to keep going back and bringing up old shit. But anyways, speaking of old shit, the other reason there's no comparison is because these type of rhymes, schemes, and patterns didn't exist.
True.
Like this type of flow, let's just be honest.
A hippie to the hippie. And then
exactly.
You have
there's new rhyme schemes and patterns that have emerged that he's incorporating because that's not all like just his rhyme schemes. Like we've heard other, rappers like kind of hit these different like tempos and rhythms, in different rhymes, and he's just incorporating like these different type of styles in these freestyles and doing it so rhythmically. So yeah, you can't compare it because literally those rhyme schemes and patterns didn't exist. Yeah. And all you have to do is look at that video we played at the beginning to see that he was like initially like using this old school like rhyme patterns. That's like old school
connection piece.
Rhyme patterns, right?
Sure. That's where you're like, oh, Juice, Super Nat. And then when he raps regular, picks a few words, Juice, Super Nat, I get it. Like, these are things they used to do. He does well, but then he just takes off. Like, it's like they're running like this. Like, it's, and then he's just like, oh, I have schemes, I have patterns, I have double time, I have triple time.
He just evolved it.
I can do all these other things simultaneously while rapping. That's what gets me.
Dude, he's been in the lab doing gain of function research on freestyles, adding shit to it. Like, I'm going to make the most viral freestyles ever.
I am the Dr. Fauci of freestyle rap.
Exactly.
Put this here, put this spike protein.
The other thing that got me too, man, which, I don't know why I want to take it here, because I am inspired. Like, I haven't felt this way in a while. We both talked about it, how we're like, yo, we should start freestyling. because
so we can look very bad.
Terrible. This is going to be like
A train
embarrassing. A train wreck. It's going to be embarrassing. But this is the thing that got me into freestyling initially was like loving the culture and seeing somebody that like inspired you and be like, oh shit, like I want to do that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like not like we're going to be on that level. That's not what I'm trying to say. It was the first time in a long time, honestly, that I heard an artist that inspired me. It's been a while since I saw an MC or a rapper come out that like inspired me, just me being real. Like there's been a couple, you know, albums where I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm actually
that kind of like pushed the boundaries for me and got that glow. But
this is what the thing is. Going into this reaction, I expected this. I'm like, dude, I've seen enough Harry Mack. He's dope. He's about to snap. Rap God's fast. He's gonna rap fast. I just didn't expect him to be reading off super chats. I'm just like, so let me just, before we get out of here, you guys, for y'all that don't know, I'm a rapper. I'm underground, independent, so I still do shows. I'm not super huge. I'm not arrogant or cocky like that. But when I rehearse, I have memorized lyrics, okay? And to simulate a concert, like when I'm gonna do a really big show, I still get nervous. I perform in front of thousands of people from time to time. But when I know a show is gonna be 1,500 or more people, I rehearse in my basement. And what I'll do is I'll turn on the TV. I'll put on a radio light over here. I'll be playing my music. I'll put on the TV, and then I'll have posters over here, okay? And what I do is I start rehearsing, right? Because you don't know what's going to happen in the moment. People could throw bottles at you. They could scream. They could show their tits, whatever. So
Here we go again.
Just hear me out. I watch the television and I rap my lyrics so that I know that I can get out my lyrics no matter what's happening around me. I can watch a TV show. There can be music playing over here. There can be a poster. And I'm paying attention to all these things. So when I perform, I can dial in with the audience and it's autopilot. My music, my songs are auto. I could do whatever. I could do the splits. I could pick up my little French bulldog, whatever.
You could pull out some
but
anal beads.
Nothing is going to get me out of my square, okay? But reading, I'll try that. I tried performing shit that I know and reading shit off the TV, and it flusters my lyrics. I just did a show with Young Gravy, and these people were putting up their cell phone telling me to say the name of their school. And it was like a teleprompter. I went to read it, and it almost messed up my lyrics. Now, so this is why I regard him so highly, because he's reading and turning it into a rap. That's very interesting. I'd like to try it, but it's interesting. Because I know when I've delved with this stuff, you got to really be dialed in. So, hey, there you guys go.
Yeah, I just
you get your.
I want to leave on this
just
note
deserved.
because what I find super inspiring about this is that you have a young Harry Mack that we just watched, and he had these little moments where it was like, oh, this is cool, right? What he's doing is cool. But I'll be real with you, hearing those freestyles. Like, we used to go to parties and there'd be some dude who'd grab the mic and do that, and we would just be like, get off, you're embarrassing. You know, I mean, what he did was cool, but it wasn't like, oh shit, you know, those oh shit moments. At least I didn't feel like that, you know, when I was watching that initial video. He definitely had talent to a degree, like there's some skill there, but I guess I'm saying this to say that based on that, I wouldn't think that he would be doing this 10 years later. Or 13 years later, right? Yeah. Like, the skill level that was apparent there wasn't like, oh shit, this dude is going to be the greatest freestyler of all time. That's not the connection that I would have made if I was just watching that initial video. And I think it's awesome because I honestly believe that we live in the best times ever. Like, just seeing like Harry Mack's aura, like I can see why people gravitate towards him, because he just seems like a super positive, happy guy who's doing what he loves and getting paid for it. And I just think it's an amazing time that we live in, to where you have this ability to basically like pursue your passion and make that your life and your career.
If you choose to be dedicated,
if you choose to be dedicated, because that's the thing, right? When you see that initial video, that took work to get from point A to point B. Like I said, having watched that, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, he's going to be the greatest freestyler of all time. No, he worked at it. He worked at it consistently. He was like, I love this. This is my passion. He stayed grinding. And however many years later, a decade, 13 years later, however long it was, from that point to now, you now have greatness, like literal greatness, where you went from like, oh, he's cool, to greatness, like a type of greatness that is rarely seen.
Right. And I'm not going to mention any names, but he has some hip hop pioneers who I felt like are kind of hating on him. And
Supernatural.
No.
And weren't you just telling me that?
I just said I'm not going to say names.
I'm naming names.
I don't
You
care.
don't have to.
I'm just saying he has some people who kind of hate. And it's funny because he's beyond that. His fans, he has so many fans. It's like, the people's champ, he is that. And on that note, we're going to get out of here, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hey, man, if you're digging the raps, I just dropped a new music. Actually, not digging the raps. But anyways, I just dropped a new music video, Jesse Owens. If you guys want to check it out, it always helps me move up in the algorithm. And, we got the website up, blackpegasusrap.com. We have the Plandemic Survivor t-shirts over there. And, man, I think we're going to get out of here.
That's it, man. Harry Mack is proof that if you stick with it, if you stay dedicated, if you stay consistent,
you can do anything, even defeat the mandates. And we will be at Defeat the Mandates, D.C., Washington, D.C., doing a peaceful protest this Sunday.
Mostly
tomorrow,
peaceful protest.
January 23rd. I mean, everyone's invited.
Yeah, and thanks for engaging, all the H-Mack fans that have been engaging, all the people talking shit, all the people sending us clips of like old, archive footage of Harry Mack, and telling us to go watch Rap God. Yeah, we appreciate it.
Let us know what you want us to react to next, and we'll be back. Adios, 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. Fuq Boyz.